Gonna go exploring down there because I want to see how steep it is. This wasn't even like one of the bucket list places I wanted to go. It was just on the way to Arches. And this is really cool. Guys, I don't think you can even like comprehend on camera what this looks like. This is crazy. I think the sun is officially down now. So if we're gonna get fun colors, I think we'll get them in the next 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm gonna head back to my little spot. But this view is so sick. I'm low-key debating just going back to the campsite because I'll be able to see all of that from my site. You just couldn't see like the cool rocks we were in over there. So low-key, I think it's time for a campsite. We finally got some colors. My cutie little campsite for the first night. Tomorrow we're heading to the BLM sites near Arches because they only have one actual campground in the park and I couldn't get a reservation, but there's tons of like first come first serve sites. So we're waking up pretty early tomorrow to try and get one of the sites at Arches. That's the goal. I'm sure it'll be okay. This is me checking out for the night. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning bright and early. I want to know who else is up at this ungodly hour. It's 5:49 in the morning. And we're off to Goose Island Campground. I am officially in Moab. And I basically got a spot. There's people still in it right now, but they're leaving today. But they're not leaving until noon. So I was just like, oh, totally fine. Take your time. But now I gotta figure out what to do because I don't want to just like set up my tent while they're packing up. I feel like that would be rude. You can't see it right now, but there's a whole river back there. And I saw that people were like hanging their bikinis to dry. So I bet you're allowed to jump in. So if it gets hot enough today, maybe that's what I'll do. I found out where the trail goes. The river. I'm really just hoping that it's moving enough that there won't be any mosquitoes. Okay, the campsite's all set up, so I think we're gonna go explore Arches a little. Okay, I'm currently in line to get into the park. However, I passed a sign back there that said like 1 hour from this sign, and I feel like I'm halfway to the thing from where that sign was posted, so I'm a little worried this is gonna take like half an hour. The hike I wanna do says it's a 40-minute drive to the trailhead from here. And that's for the short one today. So, I'll be back when I'm at the trailhead for the Sand Dune Arch Trail. Unless there's pretty views on the way, then I'll try to get some of those. We're at the trailhead. Let's go hiking. Okay, the sand arch is back in there, but there were like 20 million people. So I'm doing the broken arch trail now, just to try and get some like space from the mobs of people. And I'll probably go back after this just to try and like, oh, I think I'm off the trail. Just to like get my video of me there. I think it's funny that just because you have to hike like 30 minutes to this one and the other one takes like 2 minutes, there's no one here. And the other one is like covered in people. But honestly, it's kind of a good thing because when I go back, I'll ask someone there to take a photo of me, unless it's somehow empty, which I have my doubts. I'm on the other side of the rock now. Hey guys, so you remember that river I was talking about this morning? It's the Colorado River. I'm kind of stupid. But I'm here. I'm gonna dip my feet in. Hello from the Colorado River. I've just been tanning and reading Archer's Voice. Wanted to take a moment to show you guys the new setup. It low-key looks like I'm about to fall into the water, which maybe I am. Maybe I should reassess that. But I'm reading with my feet in the water. Pink. I'm letting the fire go out, and I'm hoping that stars will show up at some point soon. We've just got one there, and I don't think it shows up on camera very well. That or I'm not pointing at it. And then we've got the moon over there. But anyways, good night, and tomorrow we'll do an actual like hike around Arches. Okay, I just spent the last 15 minutes moving, but I now have a site right next to the Colorado River, which is so amazing. Just here for one night, but my tent is literally destroyed over there. I just hiked it over. And now it's time for breakfast. So, I'm going to eat, and this is my view, and it's stunning. We're back, baby. I somehow feel like the line is longer today than it was yesterday. I am like 30 minutes later to like enter, so it's probably because of that. But also it's on Monday. Usually it was Sunday, so make it make sense. But we're back. I have my 7-day admittance. First one. I see why it's called a window. So pretty. From one to another. And we got the mountains in the background over here. Sick. Heading back to the car. We're gonna make some lunch. I'm just gonna go to like a pullover spot, I think. Excuse me, green tea, music for sushi restaurant. I'm gonna sit right there and eat my lunch because I forgot my chair. But this feels good. I think I've seen all arches I want to see because the other ones that I would want to go to are like a little more of a hike, and I already hiked around today. To be honest, I think the 00 Arch Trail is probably more of what I was thinking I would do today, but I am glad I saw the windows. And then there's a rough road ahead sign right over here that says you need 4-wheel drive and high clearance, and that actually sounds really fun to me. So after lunch, I think I might do a little drive. I don't really want to get back to the campsite until around 4, because that's yesterday when the shade started kind of coming in. It's like 4:30. And then I moved campsites this morning, which I think you guys saw. And the people who were in the campsite before left a little wood, and I have a bit more firewood left. So gonna do another fire tonight. Tomorrow we go to Valley of Fire, and it's like a 6-hour drive, so tomorrow's a lot of time in the car. I think it's actually my longest driving period of the entire trip. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Valley of Fire. I think it'll be fun. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm waiting for my water to boil so I can make my lunch. Hey y'all. Okay, I've been doing some thinking because first and foremost, I don't have like any stirring, like cooking utensils. Like I have these, but I don't have like actual stirring things or spatulas or anything. So I'm using this to stir because it won't melt, unlike the plastic silverware I use. And then my next issue is going to be that I don't have a strainer for the pasta. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fish out the done noodles and put them in a bowl and then empty the water afterwards. So that might take a second. Guys, this is like the best thing I've ever done. Ready, bubbies? Wow. Guys, look at that view. That's crazy. Someday I'm gonna be. Hey y'all, I lied. One last trail before I leave for the week. And I haven't stopped here yet, and it's on the way out, so I figured I would just pop over and see what the view looks like. Guys, I'm in downtown Moab, or at least I think so. I'm assuming that's where I am. There's this like cute little town-ish area here, so we're gonna walk around for a little bit, see what we find. I saw ice cream and crepes, which are calling me. Going on a walk before I make dinner. I'm not even in the national park right now, but I see arch. I see small arch. So that's pretty cool. River. There's lots of people sitting over there. Guys, look at these like statuesque things. This one has rocks. I fuck with that. Guys, this park has like rock climbing stuff. This is sick. Sick. You can see them a little bit. Everyone say goodbye, campsite. We made it. This is so cutie. There she is. Obviously not very set up yet, but surrounded by gorgeous views in every direction. I climbed up here. My little campsite. So cute. Guys, there was a bee in my tent for a while, and I had to chase it out, and then I immediately zipped it up. And I don't think it's in there anymore. I'm kind of scared it is, though. I didn't actually see it fly out. Dinner. One thing down today, 2 more things to go. I want to do the fire wave, and I need to go to the visitor center and get my postcard. And then I'm gonna ask about Lake Mead and see if I can actually like jump in that or what the sitch is. Officially on the fire wave trail. I don't know how long this is, but I don't think it's too long. There was an excessive heat warning, and it said you might die right on it. So we're gonna try not to do that. I don't understand how this is even a trail, but I love it. Fire wave. Oh, bug. Guys, there's so much sand in my shoe. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get it. It's like a cave. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, hey y'all. Just got back from the visitor center. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like completely out of frame. There we go. I just got back from the visitor center and I got a postcard, of course, for my little collection. I got this one. And he's sticking his little tongue out. I thought that was real cute. I've got this one for arches. And then I've got one from the Colorado National Monument. And then this one from today. I think I'm gonna go ask about the lake And then if I can go to the lake, I'll go to the lake. And if I can't go to the lake, then I don't know. It's gonna be too hot to hike soon though. Okay, hey y'all. My makeup totally got messed up when I jumped in the water, but that's fine. We're gonna ignore that for now. I think it's time that I actually see the Hoover Dam since I'm here. And then I also need to show you guys, I got another postcard. So I got a cute little one that says Hoover Dam and then Lake Mead at the bottom. It says it's like I don't care. It says it's like 4 miles away. Oh wow, that is not cold anymore. Nevada. Oh, I am just right on the freeway. Hoover Dam. In all its greatness, I guess. Good morning, everyone. Oh, wow. It is 6:45 in the morning, and we are off to Zion. We made it. That's my campground, right there. We're gonna set it up when I get back, though, from the Narrows, because it's time to go. I need to get my postcard from the visitor center, and then we're going to take the shuttle from the visitor center to the beginning of the Narrows hike, and I forgot my map. Oops. Well, you can't push any steps. There we go. 3.55 miles. Hour and 19. Doing great. I think I'm gonna turn back in like 1 more hour. We're back. It's time to take off the fit and start setting up my tent. And then I think I'm gonna make a late lunch, early dinner because I'm getting hungry. And then we'll go return the get up because it's due at 8 p.m. so I've got time. Okay, hi everyone. I'm at final destination. We're back in Saddlehorn. This is where I stayed the first night of the trip as well. It's basically the halfway point between Denver and like everywhere I was going, so it just kind of makes sense to stop here. So I'm back at the Colorado National Monument, and I picked up a few postcards along the way because I want to write to my grandparents and my fam back home and send them letters, and I'm not going to tell them I'm doing this. It's just going to show up in the mail. So I'm very excited. Because I haven't written an actual postcard in like forever and actually sent it with like stamps and everything. I don't even own stamps, so we're gonna have to get some. So I know this one is gonna go to my family because I think my sister will like it. So we're gonna write that one first, I think. All right, that is 3 postcards done, and I'm gonna buy stamps tomorrow on my way back and mail them off. So hopefully they get them in like the next week or so. And then when this comes out, hopefully they've seen them by then. Otherwise this will probably ruin the surprise, but very excited because I haven't mailed like real mail in years. I'm gonna go put these in the car And then I think this is going to be the end of the vlog because I kind of just want to relax for the rest of the day, do my drive tomorrow, and then I'll be home in Denver, and that's the end of the trip. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I've absolutely loved doing solo travel. I'm definitely ready to see a bed again. But honestly, I didn't spend nearly enough time in Zion. I would love to go for a few more days next time. And I think next time I go to Arches, I need to do some of the like longer hikes to the Arches, because I went to all the like basic, I don't want to say basic, but like the ones that are really easy to get to that only take like 3 or 4 minutes walking to get to. And there were so many people, and I feel like if I did some of the hikes that take a little longer, it would be a little less populated, and that's what I tend to like. So just some notes for next time. I also definitely want to go back to Valley of Fire at some point. There's more hikes I want to do, and there's some photos I really wanted to get that I just couldn't without like someone else with me, which is totally fine, because that will just be another time thing. So I'll definitely do some more camping, more travel again sometime in the future, but for now, I'm ready to go back home, see my friends again, and enjoy spring quarter. I hope you enjoyed watching me camp and solo adventure for the past 7 days, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Mwah.